Alright everyone, welcome back to our series between Leave It to Weaver and Bottom Up Gamers, and boy has this series delivered. With Leave It to Weaver coming back from what looked like a really bad start to take game 1, and Bottom Up Gamers looked like they were going to let the win slip away from them game 2 as well, but they came back and deathballed down middle. And let's see what comes out of this game 3. So we have a DK ban, and that's the only new ban, and I guess DK has won both games in this matchup, so they're going to take that out of the equation. Let's see what happens. My co-caster is currently getting a little bit of refreshment because this has been a long series and has been quite action-packed. So we see this time Bottom Up Gamers actually grabbed the Visage and Leave It to Weaver take the Venomancer and Luna.
Crystal Maiden.
These picks are going by quick. Actually, Cam, can you cast while I go get some water?
Sure.
Okay.
Hello again, people. Welcome to Game 3. Game 2 was amazing. No word short of it. Very well played by both teams. Not unfortunately, but Bottom Gears does win. So fortunately they do, so we get Game 3. They're actually going to be the ones to pick up the Visage this time. We saw Visage being picked up both times last game by Leave It to Weaver, so interesting to see them picking it up this time. Veno and Luna, so we'll see if we see an AA pick, and we'll see if we see an AA ban by Bottom Up Gamers. They're actually banning out their Bristleback here.
Dire team ban.
So, we will see how it goes. Sorry, but yeah, same bans pretty much. Just we're actually gonna see a DK ban from Bottom Up Gamers, so
Dire team pick.
kind of interesting here. But Leave It to Weaver now thinking their third pick over. Now we'll see if they pick up the AA, because we saw it in game 1 and it didn't really work out too well for Bottom Up Gamers. So see if Weaver wants to try their hands at it.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, thank you, God.
You're probably doing fine.
No, I was doing fine. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, solo. I don't know how people solo cast.
10 seconds remaining.
You'd have to be like a
5
vacuum,
seconds remaining.
but like vac for short. But then like the third vac in a series of like alphanumeric vacuums, so you'd be the CVAC. Shout out to CVAC 0. I worked really hard for that joke.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what happens when you go into bonus time here.
Well, the first few picks, like M bans, came out so fast. I didn't have time to keep up.
Yep, we do see the DK ban, like I said.
Yeah. I mean, he did win both games on both teams.
I was about to say DK 100% win rate in this series.
Well, DK 100% win rate on Power Trip as well. Shout out to Power Trip's DK player.
Wow, good one. Anyway, about a minute left of bonus time here. So maybe they're just spending their time thinking if they really want to pick AA here.
Do you think it'd be good here?
Yeah, we'll never know.
Are they going with the VS? How do you feel about that?
Gives them a lot of roaming potential. It's very, I mean, Veto and VS roaming has been around since like 2006.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it kind of disappeared when VS kind of disappeared, and then Veno kind of disappeared, and then Veno came back, and now VS is back. So here they are again. So
5 seconds remaining.
It'll be interesting to see how this works out. I think we're gonna have another aggressive game at the beginning.
Reserve time.
Sorry, my mic seemed to be like really loud, I think. So.
You get a message?
No. It's just higher than I normally set it.
Ah. Anyway, yeah.
Alright, they go for the Lifestealer.
Dire team pick.
Lifestealer, not the best hero to be playing against a Venomancer, because if you apply the Gale, Rage doesn't remove it.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, Gale actually will still hit a Rage Lifestealer, just slow him.
10 seconds
I
I'm
remaining.
not
that.
sure if that's still the case. We'll see.
5
I
seconds
think
remaining.
there's a lot of things that I think and remember, but there's also a lot of things. Oh,
Radiant team
I
pick.
like the Doom. I love it here.
You think this is gonna be a mid Doom?
I don't think it's gonna be. It could be a safe lane farming Doom. That's a pretty aggressive tri lane they have. Because like one stun and a wave, and that's probably a kill for anybody. And we see the puck pick up
Dire
again.
team
So
down.
both teams kind of seem to be picking whatever they feel is best. Wow.
Yeah, and this is Puck is also a really good vessel for Lifestealer when he has the blink.
Right.
Because you blink in,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
you drop the coil, and then whoever's in the coil has to take hits
5
from
seconds
Lifestealer.
remaining.
Yep. So puck will be their next bomber of choice.
Reserve time.
Of course, it makes huge sense to pick Puck, who has a lot of burst. You just kind of drop all your spells, so Doom doesn't hurt him as badly as something like a Storm, which needs to be constantly using spells during the entire fight. So,
Yep.
Good choice.
And we're seeing ET ban out actually.
Radiant team ban.
That's interesting.
Yeah, a little surprising there, but
Oh yeah,
we
neither
see that
team.
since it's going. Bottom Up Gamers has banned all red heroes up to this one, so unfortunately they did miss the red Doom. So
10 seconds remaining.
Can you give me a second?
5 seconds
What you need?
remaining.
I just need to respond.
Dire team pick.
anyway, yeah, we're gonna see a TA ban out, breaking our streak here, but I'm not sure if Leave It to Weaver was really going to go for TA. TA is very good against the puck in the middle lane, but I guess they were just worried about it. Oh,
They grabbed their Storm themselves,
Radiant team
so
pick.
the Doom was sort of a denial pick, but it was also a really good pick just to shut down the Lifestealer.
yeah. And now the awkward question is: there's really not. Who do you pick here now if you want to stop Storm?
Well, anything with a good silence would be fairly good, like a Night Stalker or anything with a single target silence. They go with Lone Druid. Man, that's taken. Although, how do you feel about that?
So there's a couple of things here. One, I'm assuming Lone Druid Party Platypus is very comfortable with, considering how fast they grabbed him. And the other thing is, even if Lone Druid gets locked down, he does have quite a bit of health, and Storm's gonna have to work pretty hard to get him, which means the Bear's gonna be whacking away at everybody for that entire duration. Not only that, if you doom a Lone Druid, it really doesn't do anything.
That's
He's pretty
true.
much just.
And you don't doom the bear ever because it's a
I
summon.
mean, if you doom the Bear, you're gonna do absolutely nothing other than stop its orbs. So I actually kind of like it here in a weird roundabout sort of way.
There's also another benefit to Doom. Lone Druid in this lineup, because he will eat Eclipse beams,
10 seconds remaining.
and he just doesn't care about Eclipse beams, just because it has starts
5
off with almost
seconds
2,000
remaining.
health, or 1,400 health, and
It
goes
starts
up
with a lot of health, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and introduce the rating again.
Okay.
Playing the Lone Druid with the Panda, we have Party Platypus. We have Lost playing the Lifestealer, so he did play Viper last game, and he's staying on sort of carry hero. We actually have Bob Fuchsius on the CM, and we actually have Dim Sum, who's played carry both last 2 games. He's actually playing a Visage this game, so looks like he just goes to Visage whenever they need to. Very flexible, mobile team. And finally, we have Lux on the puck. So.
All right, and I'll introduce the Dire. We have the Captain Kilwis on the Doom. Higgis Yonandra, who has been playing Visage the last 2 games, switched off to VS. We have Invaders, the mid player, playing on the Storm. Luna, played by K-Stigs. He's played carry all 3 games. Not surprised here. And, alright, the Venomancer is hiding in the trees. I can't see the
That's Katsu.
30 seconds
that's
to
Katsu
battle.
on the Venomancer.
Oh man, he's like camouflaged.
I know, he's like...
I actually can't see him.
Yeah. Oh, if you move your camera and make it so that Venomancer is all the way on the left, you can see him.
Katsu. Doing some guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
Doing some banana warfare.
And interestingly enough, this is gonna be an off-lane Doom, and we're gonna get to see some tri-lane on tri-lane action, and you know what happens when you see tri-lane on
The
tri-lane
battle
in this
begins.
series.
Yeah,
It means
lots and lots of
we're gonna
fun.
lose our voice.
I'm glad I got some water. You want to rant about that ward again, or?
Yep, it's not gonna do anything.
Alright, officially nothing done.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gonna
yep, Katsu has sentries, and yep, not gonna do anything. It's
harsh words.
I'm sorry, like I really think above a certain MMR, that
Alright,
does
alright,
nothing.
let's not go that way.
And Venomancer sees that the camp has not spawned, and okay, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, yep, he drops the sentry ward.
Checks the inside, then goes, oh wait, it's right here.
Yep, and
Alright,
50 gold
that
for
ward.
Venomancer. So it blocks two camps though.
Yeah, Puck's actually doing pretty well against the Storm Spirit right now.
I think Puck has the edge in the early game because Storm Spirits Remnants are really good against a melee Storm matchup, but against range it doesn't really do anything, and Puck will know every single time Storm Spirit has Overload, and he's just gonna phase shift the Overload projectile.
Now my question is, if he phase shifts the Overload projectile, does Storm hang on to Overload?
I don't think so.
Because I know if Storm misses uphill, he keeps the projectile.
Let's see, we'll find that out now. Nope. Oh, actually,
Oh,
yeah,
he does?
he saves the Overload. You're right.
We learned some today.
Yep.
Knowledge is half the battle. Anyway, Doom vs. Bear, there is no peace treaty possible. Captain, just Captain.
Yeah.
Just out for blood.
And I think this is a pretty clear-cut advantage for Lone Druid.
Yeah, this is... Lone Druid's pretty good against anybody who's melee.
Yeah. And one-on-one in general, because it's really 2-on-1.
Yep. 2-on-1 matchups are hard. But Kilios is actually holding his ground right now.
Well, that's, yeah. I mean, but when he runs out of mana, which Dooms inevitably do, it's gonna
Yeah, Doom's not known for his fortuitous mana pool.
Yep.
Or his fortuitous armor, but he's got that one armor now. He's got this weird, like, Chaos Knight set on.
You will have your pants to yourself.
And, what I'm surprised at is how well Lifestealer is last hitting.
Yeah, Lifestealer's getting...
And how poorly Luna is. Because normally, it's the other way around, but they're throwing their weight around this tri-lane from bottom-up gamers.
Yeah, unfortunately, Veno's kind of resigned himself to pulling, because Veno really can't do a whole lot. That Gale level 1 is just nowhere near as good as it used to be.
Yeah, I think he should have considered, I mean, it's easy in hindsight, but should have considered Poison Sting level 1, because that actually does do a lot.
But it really, unfortunately, just wouldn't be doing a whole lot in this situation. Like, Lifestealer's plenty tanky, he's got a Stout Shield. It's only 6 damage. It's 5 damage per second for 6 seconds. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just, right now, this Lifestealer is basically just getting almost free farm.
Yeah, I think, yeah, this is really bad when it's tri-lane versus tri-lane, and the other carry is getting complete free farm. Especially if they're the aggressive tri-lane.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to just diminish anything else, but Invaders has to have a very good Storm game, because Storm it just has to snowball. You can't afford to not have Storm go off the ground this game, especially.
Yep. And he's holding his own against the Puck, which
yeah. And do you think he can afford to go Orchid first this game? Oh, my midline.
Oh, that. Ooh, good phase shift, knowing that he. Oh man, that's first blood.
I don't.
Puck phase shifted what was going to be the Electric Vortex, and let the illusions pound away at Storm.
Yeah, Storm kind of stuck around just a little bit too long at the end. But as I was saying, I don't think Storm can really afford to go Orchid first, especially with that death.
I mean,
like he kind of needs.
I don't think
a lot
Lincoln.
more help.
I don't think Lincoln's